Hello, I'm Captain Andrea.
And I'm Commander Matthew.
And welcome to TrekBack Tuesday,
The show here on Nerd News Today that seeks out old toys and new merchandise across the Star Trek universe.
Today, we're going to take a look at the leader of the Klingon High Council, Gowron.
That's right, this is Gowron from the very first wave of Playmates Star Trek The Next Generation action figures coming to us from the distant year of 1992.
Gowron was played by Robert O'Reilly and debuted Season 4, Episode 7, Reunion.
So this figure is a representation of this character as seen in Season 4. And you can see it's in the same Playmates packaging we've had for the entire first wave so far. That very simplistic vector illustration Enterprise that's pretty cool, but pretty dated at the same time. And we get a nice look at the window packaging here to see what comes with this figure, which is a lot of really cool accessories, actually. These are probably some of my favorites.
This is a very strong accessory haul.
Yeah. And best of all, it's hidden on the side here. We have an original sticker from Toys R Us. But there's more than one there.
So we have to wonder, was this marked down, marked up, just replaced?
Don't know, because on this package you can see here it's $4.99 right now. Dare we peel it off to see what it was before then?
If we can.
I dare. I dare.
But can you?
Probably not, because it's already cut off my thumb. Not really so good so far. I think it was marked up.
Oh, let me see.
I think it was actually $4.97 before. They marked it up 2 cents, it looks like. But hey, we got 2 Toys R Us stickers, and that alone makes it worth this price in gold press platinum.
Yes. Plus, I get to add to my collection punches.
Can't wait to see that necklace when it's all done.
I can't wait to see if I kept all the pieces.
Let's take a look at the back.
On the back, you can see the other 9 characters that are in this wave. You have a description of the accessories Gowron comes with, and you have his Starfleet personnel file.
And the important note that's referenced on the bottom of the ID card, I believe actually is a callback to that reunion episode.
Gowron rose to power with the help of Jean-Luc Picard and Worf. Commander Matthew, whenever you're ready, beam him out.
Hi, Captain. Gowron's on the bridge, Captain.
Affirmative. Let's take a look at him.
So, first things first, we have to talk about that likeness. Is that... yeah, before I can even say anything, is that Robert O'Reilly?
No.
No, it's not so much. It is a weird, bug-eyed fish creature at best. It's one of those fish creatures from, what was that episode? From season 2? With the
You're asking me to remember this?
remember the things I'm projecting into your head that I haven't told you verbally yet.
No!
It should work, because that's the Lexana Troy episode when she debuts. And there's those like weird fish creatures that Worf finds beautiful, and they're actually assassins, and it looks like that weird fish dude.
Sure, whatever you say.
All right,
sure.
maybe not quite that drastic. But yeah, no, it is a terrible, terrible likeness. The worst likeness in the entire wave. However, the outfit is actually pretty on point. Although I never really knew that they had pointy Iron Cheek boots before. Did you know that?
I knew they had something on their boots, but not quite like this. These are the rhino boots.
Yeah, he's definitely got some weird boots on. I don't know. And thinking proportionally too, like, think about how big those would be in real life if they actually were that size.
Oh gosh,
Like,
I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that at all.
But otherwise, though, the outfit's pretty darn great. They even got the weird Klingon belts. The armor looks nice. He has this thing down his back, though. That's a little bothersome.
It just looks like he's got a spine. Maybe it's spine protection?
I don't know. I always thought that part was weird, too. It just seems even oddly placed, so I don't know what the deal is with that bit.
You know what who he looks a tiny bit like? I don't know where you're going.
I'm waiting for you to tell me who, Captain.
I was going to say, Tony Todd. If you look at him, he looks a tiny bit like Tony Todd.
Maybe.
No, really, look at him.
Yeah, I guess a little bit, actually. Yeah, it's the eyes and the nose and the mouth, actually. It's basically all the elements of his face, yes.
Yeah, but Tony Todd is, 1, way better looking, 2, does not have scary, weird, bug-eyed eyes, and, I don't think he had shown up yet at this point. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
No, Kern had not shown up yet.
Yeah, Kern hadn't shown up yet. So I don't know what the deal is, but they've managed, twice now, I feel, they've managed to create figures that looked like characters that we would meet later on.
Which is weird.
Yeah. Or maybe they realized that they made that, and then somehow the people who were in casting decided to find someone to match up.
Or maybe they used the Bajoran orb of the prophets to see into the future.
How would they know about the Bajoran orb of the prophets if DS9 wasn't a thing yet.
Because it was the future. I just blew your mind.
I don't think your space logic is working.
Future.
I don't think your time travel logic is working accurately here, but okay.
And I gotta talk about that hair as well. The hair and the beard and everything like that is also a complete miss. Like, it's like one giant lion's mane of hair. And that is not at all how Gowron looked.
No.
Even basing it on the photo on the package, you can see a clear delineation between his face fur and his hair where those start and end. This is just one giant clump of hairball.
It's so bad. It really is. This is just kind of hilariously bad and wrong and weird and silly and just hilarious.
Now let's talk articulation as well. Gowron, stiff out of the box.
Stiff out the box! Box.
Gowron is confused, but amused. He's got up and down shoulders, but you can't go far because you got this giant Klingon arm ruined away. He does have the nice bicep swivel, and arms go up and down. And, well, maybe we shouldn't test out what this hand can do. You can use your imagination at home, folks.
Awkward.
Even more awkward is that Gowron can sit very awkwardly and enter the holodeck.
Do you ever wonder if any of the toy makers at Playmates realized?
I will say I was not expecting him to be able to take a squat like this, though. Like, he is bouncing. I am actually very shocked that Gowron can hold this position.
Yeah, seriously, do you ever wonder if any of the toy makers realized what was going on? We're like, hey, question, is this okay? And, someone had to approve this. So how did people not realize what was going on here is what I want to know.
I think they just thought he was holding a fire hose.
Or holding two, depending on, what.
He is a Klingon.
That's what I'm saying. Speaking of things he can hold on to, let's move on to accessories. First up is his action base. Stand him up or plug him to his base. Gowron's always ready for action.
That's the Klingon homeworld insignia. I always did like that insignia, though.
I did too.
It looks good as a toy. It's really bright.
Nice and dynamic.
Oh, yeah, we like to mention also that these toys are, again, collector's items.
Psh.
And so Gowron's foot is numbered with his collector's number right there. He is one of 14,190. So let's put Gowron on his base here, which he kind of sort of at least can stand on. There you go.
Good for you,
Gowron's ready to surf the Klingon waves.
Woohoo! Hang 10, dude.
May your surfing bring honor and glory to your house.
Okay, Gowron, I think it's time for you to do something a little bit more warrior-like. Have a Klingon disruptor. You can put it in his holster, which he has over here, and it's a powerful blaster for a powerful leader.
So let's see if we can get this blaster into his A hand. I don't know which hand I'll put it in.
His
let's make him
A
lefty.
hand?
His A hand. I'm going to put it into his left hand. That doesn't look terrible. That actually kind of works. I kind of like how that looks.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's not bad.
Gowron. 00 Gowron. Let's put that in his holster as well, just to get it out of the way for now. Because we got a few other things to take a look at. And luckily his blaster does fit nicely into there. Well, nicely in theory. It doesn't really fit that well in there.
Okay, well...
It actually doesn't fit at all in there.
Forget about that. It's time to move on to the Ceremonial War Club.
Jeez.
A traditional Klingon weapon of strength. I mean, that's just... wow.
What do you use this on? Who do you use this on?
It's ceremonial, so, maybe that's what you use to whack people with during your ceremonies.
I mean, it does look pretty cool, though, in his hand. It's a little... It's a little Captain Caveman-y, but I'm okay with that.
So, Captain Gowron!
Exactly, yeah. It does fit in his hand, though, so that's at least good. What else does Gowron have, though?
Well, he comes with a pet Targ.
He's got a buddy.
Known as the Klingon's most loyal and vicious friend. So basically, it's the Klingon equivalent of a puppy.
I don't remember if Gowron actually had a Targ or if they show one in Reunion or not. I feel like when we saw a Targ, it was in Star Trek 3.
I mean, I feel like they're referenced a lot, but yeah, I don't think we really see them until the movie. But again, memory's faulty, so correct us if you know something else. And while Gowron's playing with his favorite little pet, who, by the way, in the prototype was actually supposed to be two-toned.
Which we could tell from looking at the back of the packaging as well, because you can see it's two-tone there.
Mm-hmm. But we're going to show you the final and possibly the best accessory.
Absolutely.
I think we saved this for last. It is a pain stick.
My favorite.
An extremely painful prod. An extremely painful prod that is used in Klingon rites of passage. The pain stick delivers a massive shock to the nervous system.
This reminds me a lot of the episode from Deep Space Nine. You know where I'm going with this, where, yeah, they're doing the bachelor party for Worf.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can get this in Gowron's hand, at least one of his free hands when he's not busy with that other one. I think you can actually get him to hold this in both hands, though. I think that's kind of why he's posed this way.
Yeah, but at the same time, this does not look good at all.
No, and it still doesn't actually... I mean, there you go.
Seriously.
No, it just keeps getting worse. But I think we got him. So I think if we turn his body a little bit as well... yeah, there you go. That actually looks kind of nice.
It looks okay, but, yeah, it's all just dirty, filthiness.
Yeah, but I like it.
Oh, yeah, no, I think it's a fun figure. I mean, face aside, I really like this figure.
For me, it's not Gowron. It's a Klingon warrior. That's really all this is to me. It
I'm
should
okay
not have been
with
called Gowron. I don't think this was meant to be Gowron, in my opinion. I think this was meant to just be a random Klingon, and they just decided to make it Gowron in the end.
I think they were attempting to go with Gowron, and the reason why I think that is because of the eyes. Because we have never seen another Klingon with eyes quite like Gowron's.
Gowron's eyes are always judging you.
Yes. And given how the eyes look on this, which is very different from all the other figures that we've seen, even the few, the few Worfs we've seen, these eyes are very different. So I think they were attempting Gowron and just missed the mark completely. But they created a really nice Klingon.
Yeah, I'll go with that. And if you're looking to add honor to your collection, I think this is the figure to do it with.
I don't know if I'd agree with that given how Gowron turned out, but
True.
If you just want to have some more Klingons that are not Worf, it's a good figure to have.
Well, they did make plenty more Klingons, and we're going to get to them another day. And there was another version of Gowron as well, which Diamond would do later on. Playmates did another Gowron as well, I believe. But the real true Gowron, that's from Diamond and Art Asylum, but again, that'll be for a different day.
Okay, I look forward to that day. And with that, I'm Captain Andrea.
And I'm Commander Matthew. Thanks for watching this episode of TrekBack Tuesday. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and most importantly, always remember to live long and buy toys.